watching 18 News at 6.
Well, as the start of the school year is upon us, so is the looming threat of measles. Still a hot topic in health news across the country. Our 18 News reporter Alexis Bellamy gives us a look at the growing epidemic through the eyes of health professionals who debunk some pre-existing and dated myths when it comes to vaccines. Tonight's coverage sponsored by Arnett Health.
Happening around New York State, it's only going to spread unless we fix the problems in the system.
The threat of measles has been looming over the country for almost a year. Many saying it's the worst outbreak the country has seen in almost 20 years. Many healthcare professionals think the Religious Exemption Act played a larger role in the outbreak.
So I think that there is some of that in the area. Clearly there's some of that, or we wouldn't have laws saying that that's no longer acceptable. The issue is that everybody needs to be immunized in order to protect the whole.
The Religious Exemption Act was repealed in June, disallowing parents from opting out of vaccinating their children. And since then, New York students who haven't been vaccinated against measles and other diseases have been barred from schools and camps. But the looming concern still remains.
Time you get an immunization, it gives you a protection. It doesn't guarantee that you're not going to necessarily get the illness. It just means you're going to get a lesser case of the illness.
Many parents and guardians have their own reasoning and concerns for not vaccinating, but doctors fear they may be working on some old and outdated information.
So there's not really any recent data that would indicate that a child's going to get autism from an immunization. That's kind of old data that came out from a Lancet study that was kind of unfounded. But unfortunately, that information is out there, and autism is very scary for people.
With that being said, 9 out of 10 doctors will tell you your best fighting chance against suffering from the measles is just to get the vaccine. Alexis Bellamy, 18 News.